Dr. Frias, you're gonna tell me everything you know about Brainiac's invasion of your world.
What exactly do you hope to gain from this conversation, Director Waller?
Knowing how and why their resistance failed.
I can only tell you what I observed. You tried to recruit me, a lot, so I moved to increasingly remoter locations.
And that was enough to shake me? Shake her off?
Yes, but I can only assume that you died. I don't imagine for a second that you gave up.
And so you just sat back and watched your world freeze?
I made calculations based on the data I had. Turns out the data wasn't viable. So I focused on ensuring that Nora and I survived.
Now, despite surviving alone on a frozen planet, your psych reports are normal.
I had my wife. Were you even listening? Colonel Flagg, I assume you are the good cop?
If that's what I need to be, then yeah, I guess I am. My question is real simple. What made you change your mind?
Then it deserves a simple answer. Nora.
Okay. Then I guess what I'm really asking is, why us, and not the us's from your world?
I exhausted all the avenues available to me on my world. Who wouldn't accept a second chance when it's offered? Even if it means working with a shady government agency.
Well, when it comes to handling Brainiac, that shady government agency has had a damn sight more luck than you.
On this world, perhaps. Do you want to know what happened to you on my world, Colonel Flagg?
Hell no. I make a point of never asking about other versions of me. Being envious of myself is not a can of worms I want to open.
Wise.
I'm glad you joined us under your own volition. Normally, when someone refuses my calls, I send in a capture team.
And how do you think that would have gone for them?
The suit is quite impressive, though I suspect much of the effect stems from your imposing stature.
I have a lot of time on my hands and a working understanding of the importance of physical health on one's mental health.
A lot of time to think about abandoning your world to its fate?
What do you want me to say, Director? I made a mistake. A terrible lapse in judgment.
I appreciate your candor, Doctor. It's refreshing to talk to someone with their humanity still intact. But don't think that gets you special treatment.
Thank you, I think.
Let's talk about your old lady. Nora was an eco-terrorist, right?
She doesn't care for that label.
Fine. Then what was she?
She is a realist.
And what is it exactly that realists do to help the planet?
Oh, a little monkey wrenching, some light arson.
And the suit helps with this how exactly?
The suit came after the invasion. Actually, its roots were in my projects with Nora, developing environmentally friendly food cold packing, plant strains that could survive cold winters, hydroponics. Oh, who knew I was really going to need those?
Plants, huh? So why the ice axe?
Axes appeal to people like me and Nora. It's a thing.
So aside from Deadshot, you're the only squad member who actually has someone to live for. That's a real bonus for us.
I'm glad my comatose wife is considered an operational plus.
Well, yeah, but no, it must have been pretty tough for you when Nora got sick. I know what it's like to lose someone you love.
I haven't lost Nora. But yes, it wasn't easy. I gave up everything to focus on finding a cure.
Must have been tough for you to make ends meet. You'd do anything for her, right?
When the grant money dried up, I had to seek other sources of income. questionable sources, but no murder, Nora's rule. I'd already been preparing for off-grid living. Honestly, I'm surprised more villains don't consider it.
What I wouldn't give for that utopian future. But villains never go to ground for long, do they?
We would have. I don't like people. And I've always been enough for Nora. Hello, Colonel. The director got you working double shifts?
Okay. Tell me to mind my damn business, but I gotta ask. How'd you and Nora meet?
At a conference. She was giving a talk on radical environmentalism, and I was just blown away by her. I tried to talk to her afterwards, but got all tongue-tied, and I walked away. She followed, gave me her number, and that was that.
So Nora rules the roost, huh?
You're not wrong. You do not want to get on her bad side.
How do you think she's gonna feel when she finds out you resorted to crime to support her?
You really haven't been paying attention, have you? She's going to be proud of the things I've done. In fact, if anything, she's going to have some serious FOMO. We were already villains before she got ill. She was excited for us to change the world together, and to hell with the rules. We were just starting to settle into our new life when Brainiac attacked our world.
Hell of an origin story.
I understand Colonel Flagg has been getting a little off topic. Is finding a cure for Nora going to be detrimental to you staying on mission?
I can't save her alone, so it looks like I need you. For now.
That doesn't really answer my question, does it?
I suppose not. That must be incredibly frustrating for you.
You know, I can see why Brainiac was interested in you. You're single-minded, clinical, stubborn even. You've proven time and time again that you'll do whatever it takes to protect the only thing that matters to you.
Was that intended as flattery or a character assassination? As I have said many times, yes, my chief concern is Nora, but not at the exclusion of all else.
Well, I hope so, Doctor. For all our sakes.
Director Waller, we have something to discuss.
Do we now?
What happens when I find a cure for Nora?
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
How about we cross it now? My cryotech has allowed you to realize whatever it is you plan to do with the Justice League.
And obviously we are grateful for your cooperation.
Not to mention the civilian applications of the cure. You can have the tech, the research, it's yours. All I want is your guarantee that...
We'll revisit this conversation when you find your cure. For now, let's concentrate on stopping Brainiac destroying another world. Keep the others in line. And there could be a future for both of you that doesn't involve conjugal visits.